Welcome back to Daytime Ottawa here on Rogers TV. It is back for its 29th year. I'm talking about the Cleaning Up the Capital campaign, and I'm joined by Ottawa City Councillor Tim Tierney. Tim, welcome to the show. Oh boy, we've talked to each other quite a bit over the last couple of months, all on different topics, and today's a great topic because what a successful campaign this has been, Tim, over the last 29 years. Let's start off there and talking about the success of this campaign.
Yeah, you're right. And this is something I really enjoy talking about, unlike maybe snow plowing and potholes. This is actually a real fun event because the community gets so involved. You're quite correct. 29 years, over 1.6 million volunteers on a multitude of campaigns, over 30,000 cleanup campaigns over that period of time. And we're such a victim of our success where this city loves keeping its capital clean that we actually introduced in 2006 a fall program as well. And it's such a good opportunity. I see a lot of friends and neighbors get together. I host one with our community associations. I pull out the old hibachi. We fry up some, or barbecue up some tube steaks to pass out when you come back at the end of cleaning up. And we usually get many, many bags. And again, the city does a terrific job. When you go to register at ottawa.ca/clean, that gives you that opportunity to get your team together and have small friendly competitions. And we will come pick it up. We will pick up those garbage bags. We'll pick up the leaf waste, all that kind of good stuff. But we need you, as they say.
Exactly. And, you know, even despite the pandemic, this campaign continued throughout the pandemic, didn't it?
It certainly did. As a matter of fact, there was more of a need for the cleanup, I would say, during the pandemic than I've seen in my 12 years of being an elected official, simply because at the beginning of the pandemic, people are pulling off those masks and leaving litter around. And we don't want that. We have a lot of kiddies in our parks and within the schoolyards. And what a good opportunity to get out and help clean up. Hopefully, touch wood, pandemic is coming to an endemic. And if this is not the last cleanup, the fall one will be, but I'm very excited about this one.
And when you register, you mentioned, you know, making it a competition. This is a great opportunity for communities to kind of compete a little bit against each other and even getting, you know, your business involved, right? And having some fun. It's probably a great team building exercise as well. You know, we're seeing a lot of companies, you know, sort of coming back. As you mentioned, restrictions being lifted. People are coming back to work in workplaces. What a great way to get them together and do some team building.
100%. And you're touching on something really cool is the fact that, you know, schools can compete with each other. Counselors compete with each other. Maybe we bet a beverage against each other who has the best one. But that being said, we have it open on the 15th for registration. And then April 15th to 31st, we actually do the big campaign, but April 15th to May 31st. But the cool part is you have Earth Day on April 22nd. So you have all these timelines. And if you want to be a good corporate partner within the city, what a better way to show than get your local business out there cleaning up one of your local parks.
And there's an interactive map, too, which makes it, I think, even a little more fun as well, because you can see what's happening around this. How does the interactive map work exactly, Tim?
So when you go register, it's going to define certain areas where you're going to be actually taking your group of people and look at technology. Again, I think another silver lining of the pandemic as we've improved some of our tools. Right. And now you can actually identify, oh, well, we got a group over here. Maybe I should just go over here and I can help clean this area up and maximize the surface coverage of the area. So it's very exciting stuff. You get some cool gloves. You get some cool garbage bags. I think they're throwing in some cool shirts and the picker-upper thingies. We give you everything, but we need you. We need your labor. And Ottawa, I know many other municipalities from the work I do on the FCM, the Federation of Canadian Municipalities. Right. Ottawa is probably the most generous, most clean municipalities, and I know we'll do it again this year.
So when you're sort of done your cleanup, then do you submit a report of some kind, Tim?
Certainly. At the end of your cleanup, you're going to report back that you are finished off and where you've left your I want to say poop belly, your garbage or the stuff that you've collected, and we'll come back out and we'll pick that back up for you. And you've helped us as a city in a way that if we had to do that from a tax perspective, it would be very, very expensive. So we're banking on the generosity of volunteers. And in return, if you have a good community captain or counselor that might be barbecuing up some hot dogs as a reward for the end. It's always a good time.
Well, and that must be nice too, Tim, is that, as we see these restrictions being lifted, I know yourself and other fellow councillors just, excited to get back into the community and seeing people again and doing barbecues and getting together as a community. And it's been missed so much, hasn't it?
It absolutely has. As a matter of fact, this Sunday, I had my first family community skate day with hot chocolates and Timbits. We had like 300 people show up. They were so excited. Let's face it, my business is cutting ribbons and kissing babies, and never mix those up. Getting out there and talking to the people is so critical.
Yeah.
So I'm very excited that it's finally coming back.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. Tim, thanks so much for joining us today. Really appreciate it.
Thanks so much, Derek. Really appreciate it.
Take care. Again, don't forget, sign up, have some fun, make it a little bit of a competition. We'll be back with more after this.